the first head-to-head again of Smart.Mineski versus Imperium Pro Team after the spring split finals of the BGS.
Correcto, barekto. So medyo matagal-tagal na hindi nagkita itong dalawang team na to. So eto na ang drafting phase, mga kaibigan. Champ select na tayo. First ban para sa Imperium Pro Team. Binan nila ulit, parang Asurai, Nidalee, tsaka Alistar. Habang dito sa Mineski naman, Rise na ginamit dito kanina ni paring JLC na nalaman natin mula sa interview kay Zuwes na nagbubuhat pala ng barbell. Ang mami chulo. Tingnan natin. Uy, yun pa rin yung ban ng Mineski. Yun pa rin ba? Azir?
Of course, I think the lesser of two evils na lang ang gagawin nila dito. They're gonna ban out the most threatening champions of Imperium Pro Team and then go against the champions that are still, viable and strong, but not as devastating as when you put them into the hands of Imperium Pro Team. With these type of picks, Rise, Azir, and Maokai are those champions. But JLC, he doesn't care. He has an Echo, and this has been one of his champions that have really made impact in all of his games. I mean, Maokai is one of them. I think that was
Ramos din, pare.
Yeah.
Maokai Ramos. Pero kasi iba to si Echo. Malikot to eh. Sina Maokai makukunat lang tsaka Brusco Boys. Pero si Echo, malikot na, makunat pa. Tingnan natin, JLC Gender, Love and Care. The best among the rest nga raw, sabi nila. Pero tingnan natin dito ang counter pick ng Mineski kung Rek'Sai.
I think Mineski should go and get themselves the duo bottom lane of like a Caitlyn Bard or a Caitlyn Braum here, just because of how strong Caitlyn is right now on that ADC role.
Pero tingnan natin.
We'll see.
Ayan, narinig ka. Ba't ka naririnig ng mga yan? Ano ba dyan?
They're here in the studio, but they're in their own gaming rooms.
Shout out po sa mga tao dito sa studio. Alam nyo na, ang dami nyo po masyado. Hindi po namin
si Zendex, the god of the Mineski Events team.
Mr. Dexter.
Ang Diyos ng Mineski Events team.
Yapi Doggy. So 9 seconds na lang ang natitira para sa Oy! Narinig ka pero ayaw nila sa payo mo, parang Asurai. Lumipat sila ng istasyon. Naging si Lotion, tsaka si, rhyme. Tsaka si Lotion, tsaka si Zack, abang sa kabila naman, Caitlyn at Jana Bonana. Bilang Sopoy. Yan.
They have said that Jana right now might be the most broken support because of the 6.9 changes. I think because of the changes on the Athenes and Holy Grail. Kasi right now, there is a healer shield that you can a heal that you can actually give to your teammate when you use a skill that has a healer shield. It can actually stack up.
Ay, ganun? Naku po, tingnan natin. Pero yun yung sinasabi mo, yung Caitlyn, yun yung sinasabi mo na sa ngayong meta, medyo lumalamang dahil sa mobility at ang daming trapezoids.
Plus nga pala, the changes again as well sa Athenes is that its price actually got lowered. So from 2.7 it went down to 2.250. So, around let's say around 3,100 ata, pwede ka na magkaroon ng isang Sight Stone and then Athenes and Holy Grail, which I think is a viable build naman if you guys want that. But side here naman ng Mineski, they actually get, I think, one of the best champions right now for 6.9. Zack has been buffed.
Talaga? Binuff ba yan? Okay.
So we'll see him, and Yume gonna get himself a cannon in the mid lane. So we'll see one of the minor change mages here be put out by Mineski. We still have not yet seen a Hextech item, my god.
Oo nga, yun pa naman inaabangan namin. Sana nakikinig sila. Kunyari, naririnig nila tayo ngayon. Hextech item yan, pwede kay paring Victor yan.
I think it would be a possible build for Yume to actually get himself the Hextech Proto Belt. That's the one with the dash.
Yung bomba-bomba sa napabilog, yun ba yun?
I think it's the one with the dash, man.
Hindi ba yun yung bomba-bomba sa pabilog?
I think that's the,
kasi pare-parehas Hextech yung mga yun eh.
Siyempre, 6.9. Sasanayin pa natin yung sarili natin.
Sige. Tingnan natin. Pero tingnan natin dito. Gusto ko makita si Aurelion Sol. Kasi parang hindi ko pa nakikita na ginagamit sa PH yun eh.
He's
natin.
Very easy to get caught off. Lalo na pag may gap close ka and you can just actually stun him. His damage output just turns to 0 because di ba nga meron siyang AoE na passive that actually rotates around him. When he gets stunned, it immediately just go back to his body and then comes back out when he is out of the stun.
Naku, pero paring Asurai, tingnan mo yung lineup ng Imperium Pro Team. Ayaw nila mamatay. Paring Asurai. Meron silang Chrono Break, meron silang Monsoon, may SS ni paring Lambsmeister. Meron din silang Let It Go Frozen ni Lisandra. Ano ba? Gusto nyo ba mamatay? Ayaw nila mamatay, di naman ba ni Asurai?
Well, tingnan natin kung kaya dito ng or it's going to,
Zed Shiran, pare.
It's going to be an ADC cannon here.
Ay, ADC yung
this
cannon?
Legit? Oh, yeah, it is.
Tap yung lotion.
Okay.
Ay, kakaiba, bagong taon, bagong buhay, bagong Pilipinas.
You know, I haven't seen an ADC cannon in forever.
Mineski 6.9, lol. Lotion, top. Uy, si Tupac Shakur laban kay Chris Brown. Uy, gino-joke lang
God.
tayo. Pero
masaya na ako sana eh.
Okay, masaya na
may
din
ginagawa
ako
na yung
eh.
Mineski na kakaiba eh.
oh, gusto ko na rin sana eh. Kakaibabe na eh. Bagong Pilipinas eh. Pero tingnan natin dito, Zed Shiran na yung SS niya ay hindi na naku-QSS. It rhymes. Na hindi na naku-QSS. So, tingnan natin kung sino mga MMX mark the spot niya dito, paring Asurai. Ano sa tingin mo lineup dito, paring Asurai? Sa tingin ko medyo
Mineski,
tabla-tablado eh.
For sure are looking for some unseen blade is the deadliest kind of kind of catch off here because they have the Zac, they have the Zed, and of course, you know, the cannon for follow up. And it was also said naman then, like I think Lulu is right behind Jana in terms of being one of the stronger supports right now, you know, getting from the items again from that Athena's Holy Grail just because you do get, I believe you do get the stacks on the Athena's Holy Grail when you put damage onto your opponent. If I'm not mistaken. Then when you get enough stacks, you can actually use a shield or a heal to use on a champion or on a teammate champion, and then it also heals them additionally then from the consumed charges of the Athena's Holy Grail.
Sa akin lang talaga dito, parehas pala silang ayaw mamatay. Kasi si Zac meron passive, tapos si Lulu meron ding wild growth. So tingnan natin kung sino ang mamamatay. Kasi apat na pang counter patay itong itong Imperium eh.
We'll have to see because damn, Echo's like a really good bruiser in the top lane. And Suez is there. Siyempre wala na tayong Sated Devourer. But there is the Blood Racer being put back. I mean, it's still viable naman to go for the Warrior's Enchantment. It does give you CDR and good amount of early game damage. So I think that might just give Suez, much more aggression in the early game. And then, of course, we've seen hate on a Caitlyn. We've seen everybody on a Caitlyn, even Marky from Cerberus on a Caitlyn. And they have just been, this champion has just been too dominant. People actually go Caitlyn with a Lucian. And Lucian just gets pushed out if you don't have a good support to actually follow up with your aggression.
Ang inabangan ko dito si Suez. Si Suez na
naman.
Oh, siya na naman yung Kindred na naman siya. Ano pa na naman yan? Matik yan eh. Pag Kindred yan, ubos kayo eh. Tingnan natin, easy queasy tayo. O, mga papi chulo, share nyo tong link, share nyo sa Facebook, share nyo sa Twitter para maiba naman yung trending.
Hindi na lang puro so shut up ka na lang. Share nyo tong link ito, so shut up ka na lang.
Oo nga, pwede. Share nyo yung link na to, shut up ka na lang.
Yes, that's again,
correct.
twitch.tv/GGNetworkTV, guys.
At syempre, lalagay pa ba natin yung mga nakasulat dyan kung hindi kami magpapapalo? Kung interesado kayo sa mga buhay namin, kung gusto nyo kami i-stock, yan, type nyo na lang kasi nakatamad basahin yung fb.com/manjeanph eh. Yan. Ikaw din, parang Asurai, fb.com/AsuraiPH. Ayan na, lumabas na yung logo. Oops, wala pa. Yan. Loading lang tayo.
Yeah, so now we're just waiting for these players to actually go into the Summoner's Rift, and we'll be starting off game 2. Will Mineski amount for the comeback to get that 1-1, or will it be Imperium Pro Team, just looking strong and taking themselves up to that 9-0? Let's go to Summoner's Rift, guys.
Ano bang nakain nitong Imperium Pro Team sa ibang bansa pag nanalo sila dito? 9-0 na sila, boy. 9-0 na score. Pero ito na, Mineski Pro Gaming League Season 8 League of Legends Rise from the Rest.
So this is game 2 in this best of 2 series between Imperium Pro Team versus Smart.Mineski. So in the blue side, in the top lane, it's going to be JLC with the Echo. In the jungle, it's going to be Suez. On that Kindred in the mid lane, going to be Light with the Lissandra. And in the bottom lane duo, Caitlyn, the captain, you know, the Piltover Sheriff.
Yappy Doggy.
With his support, Peel Queen, Jonna, played by Poisanity.
At para naman sa Mineski, pero teka lang, mukhang nagkasaikuhan dito ang dalawang ADR mga kaibigan, nagkabarilan, dalawang baril ni Lotion. So tingnan natin kung sino mas malakas bumaril, pero dadating dito si Poisanity para sa shield, pero dadating din si Dark Magician Girl. Nako, na-igniters ba netter si Hate dito? Masusunog kaya siya? Nasunog at iniwan niya ang kanyang support. Si Poisanity flash out at swag back para dito kay Zinjo mga kaibigan. At hindi ko pa na-roll call ang pangalan nila, pero 1-0. Grabe di.
Tapos mo naman yung roll call. Sabihin ko naman yung sabihin ko.
Si TG na si Kennen, syempre sa taas, ayan na si Kennen, top lane. Si Kaigu bilang ang Zac na jungle. Si Yume bilang si Zed Sheeran na mid. Si Zinjo bilang si Lotion na ADR. At si Noel bilang si Lulu na ang support.
My God, kung alam mo yung sa chemistry, NaCl, the salt is real.
Correcto ba? Recto. Ang ganda ng skin ni Light.
Program Lissandra, if I'm not mistaken.
Naku, ayan o, let it go. Wow, grabe mga ice charge, pare. Q, ano yung sasabihin mo kanina?
Yun nga, NaCl.
Ayun lang ba yun?
Oh, the salt is real. Yun lang.
Hindi kasi lugi siya sa barilan dun, pre. Dalawa yung baril ni Lotion eh. Isa lang yung baril niya. Siyempre, mas matatamaan siya ng dugo, tatanak na ang dugo. Pero ayan, nagkakatsanian mga kaibigan sa mid at sa baba. Sa tingin mo dito sa mid? Kasi feeling ko lang mga Lissandra dito kaya ni.
Well, for sure, I would say Lissandra does have an upper advantage here. We'll have to check na lang kasi because it is a manaless champion in the mid lane, if Zed can actually keep hitting his skill shots on the Lissandra, it's going to actually be Zed winning it out. So we'll see. Noel actually coming in from the back line here. Here comes Kaigu in the side. Might actually try to force an engage in the bottom lane, but the two members there of Imperium Pro Team were too close to the bot tier 1, so they're not going to force anything out of that. So now if you check this one, looks like a Kaigu just going to be happy getting this Scuttler denying the passive for Suez, but Suez on the other side of the spectrum will be taking out some of the jungle camps that could have been Kaigu's.
Uy, pero tinan mo to si Noel, aggressive gaming mga kaibigan. Dark Magician Girl, binabox out dito si Nahate.
Siyempre, magic eh.
Oo nga, magic cards mga kaibigan. Ayan o, tinan mo. Ayan, pero naku, ikaw ang nababox out ni paring Hate dito. Habang dito naman sa taas mga papi chulo, Alvin in the Chipmunks. Mga kaibigan. Pero tumama ang tornado dito kay Zinjo, pero shield. Labanan ng shield mga kaibigan dito sa baba. Ayan naman, barilan tayo. Shieldan tayo. Barilin mo.
So,
ano ba?
It's actually not as noticeable. Actually, I was gonna talk about this right now na lang.
Sino?
Is that there is a range advantage for the side of Imperium Pro Team because of the Caitlyn going against the Lucian. And if you actually see the positioning there of Hate, he was always in the brush. And if you guys didn't know, Caitlyn's passive actually stacks two times if you
nasa bush
ka, yeah.
Talaga?
So you can get yourself that 7 stacks faster when you are in the brush. So they can see ang bilis yung makakuha ng kanyang passive.
Naku.
And he's getting out more damage when he does that. And of course, there's no like Jin trap or anything that they can put on that bush side that would actually make Hate not do something like that. So it's actually even more, trade-off potential for the side of the Imperium Pro Team in this bottom lane. Now we do see Asurai is going to start it off, but Kaigu here looks like he just wants to see it.
Paunahan sa Scuttler mga kaibigan, pero si Kaigu elastic slingshot pabalik ng kanyang base mga papi chulo. Habang sa baba nagkakatsanian, masyadong mainit ang tsanian dito sa larong to. Walang patayan, tsanian lang. Yun ang kinakas natin ngayon.
Chill muna daw.
Chill lang daw. Okay. Wala, mukhang ma-action eh. Mukhang gaganda ng skins eh. Project Lotion. Tapos Jana Bunana na naka-reporter's notebook. Tignan natin dito. So, ano ba parang Asurai ang
ano ba?
Sino ba lamang dito? Parang wala masyadong lamang eh. Pero nasta na dito si Yume at nag-flash in dito si Suez eh. Na sinasabi natin kay Suez pare, muntikan na siyang mapatay ng turret. Pero buhay pa siya.
The aggression of Suez is real. Sabihin na natin yan. just the red buff. Though, of course, Yume there did have the mindset not to go overextended because Suez has a tendency to actually go early aggressive with a red buff onto the mid lane. We have seen that multiple times already, and Yume has had enough of it. Doesn't want to get caught off, and he actually, doesn't get the damage onto himself. They're going
dito si Heta na exhaust dito si Sinjo, mga kaibigan, pero mag-isa si Poisanity dito at ayaw na nila. Sa wakas, nahuli ka namin. Tapos na ang Chanian, 2-0 in favor of Mineski.
Well, I think that's what Mineski are hoping for here.
Nag-heal, hindi nag-flash hit dun.
Noel has a Thunderlord's Decree. Okay, that's why they're that aggressive because...
Kaya pala eh.
Well, I would say that, of course, Lucian is down in terms of the range against a Caitlyn, but with a good support like this Lulu here, opting to go for that Thunderlord's Decree, looking to go for early game potential is actually beneficial right now for the Lucian.
Tsaka naka-ignite siya, paring Asurai. So, palag-palag daw talaga.
So, it's kill day every day.
Oo, kill day every day. Any damn day. At nandito na ang tubig, mga kaibigan. Nino-normal ng mga, ano ba yan? Yung Wolfie, pero nag-SS na dito.
No
X-Smart
SS yet
para
for
dito kay Yume,
Suez.
pero na-SS na
Yume
din si
gonna
Yume
get
dito,
caught out.
W. At
There
si
is the
Suez,
pop.
mukhang
Not enough
mamamatay siya
damage.
dito. Napatay siya dito ng tubig, mga kaibigan. Si Kaigo ang nakapatay sa kanya at nandun pala si Noel. 3-0, mga kaibigan, para sa Mineski. Wala palang SS si Suez doon. Level 4 pa lang siya.
He's level
parang
4. I mean, he's been forcing himself too much in the mid lane that he has been, in a level disadvantage against Kaigo.
Sa tingin ko, dapat sa baba na lang siya o sa taas eh.
Or it's just farm,
Pwede rin. Hindi, gusto niya ma-action eh. Tingnan mo dito sa baba, action na naman Chanian na naman, barilan.
Next buff's going to be the
Ano
wind.
Ay, ayos
Yan na si Ang. Teleport here gonna come from JLC, but the teleport from TG is not far behind. Zensho gonna get one more smack from JLC, and he goes down. Chrono breakout, might not get the catch, but TG uses his ultimate to stun onto Hayes right there. Might they have enough damage to kill him? No, not just yet, and it's now going to be going to Noel, surviving. He gets another kill onto Hayes. My God, the salt is real here, just relentless onto Hayes right there. But that's going to be the 3-for-1 in favor of Imperium Pro Team.
Ang napakaganda ng SS ni TG lang din doon, parang Asurai, pero hindi sapat dahil masyadong makunat.
Isa lang ang natamaan.
Korekto. Hindi, nakapag-SS din si
Yeah, but JLC had the chrono break naman.
Korektong gandang chrono break.
Get out of harm's way. Yeah.
Masyado ma-action ang laban, Mineski Pro Gaming. Season 8, puro action ang nakikita natin. Kung hindi action, Chanian, at bibigay na dito ang blue buff kay Yume.
We have still yet to see Yume pop somebody.
Hindi pa siya masyado
wala pa siyang true damage items. I mean, that's a Hex Drinker to counter the damage coming out of light.
Yapi Doggy. Pero dito sa taas, ang dalawang top lane na nag-TP sa baba dahil masyado ma-action sa baba. Tingnan mo, ito na naman sinasabi natin, the calling has been popped para kay Suez, pero chinani niya lang.
They're gonna get...
Pero nako, mukhang masasandwich sila dito, mga papichulo, na exhaust dito si Sinjo, na Tornado
No
Gaming.
ultimate though,
at nandito na si Lisandra, pero binigay na nila si Sinjo dun sa tatlo, mga kaibigan, at sinubukan niyang habulin si Lulu, pero masyadong mabilis ang Dark Magician. Pero tingnan natin
Look
dito,
at where the kills are going for the side of Imperium Pro Team. It's JLC and Haith. So these are the two people that you're very happy to get kills on. Especially the Echo. Knock up onto JLC here. Here comes TG. And there's gonna get a... No, not a stun there. But JLC does have his ultimate to chrono break out. Though it's not enough range to actually get away. They're trying to chase him, but they're not actually letting up this shadow that he is trying to get away from. There's the
pero napakagandang SS mula kay Gender Lavin Care, pero buhay pa siya. Napakagandang Wild Growth para dito. Wow, napakagandang SS at napakagandang Monsoon din para ma-counter ang SS. Counteran lang ng SS. Ano ba talaga gusto? 5-5 ang score. Puro SS na nakikita natin.
That's League of Legends for you. But in the top lane, very smart there from TG and Kaigo, not actually allowing yung past self na makawala. Kasi pa nag-chrono break siya, doon siya pupunta, diba?
Pero muntikan pa mamatay si Kaigo doon.
He had his passive.
Oo nga.
No worries about that.
Oo nga naman.
But
willing na siyang ibigay
the
ang
mindset of Imperium Pro Team na sobrang tagal doon sa top lane ni Kaigo. Sige, why not go in for Yume?
Oo, no? Pero sayang din yung SS ni Yume. Pero countered din ng Mugsun, no? Ang ganda. Masyadong ma-action. Masyadong Psycho 1 Gaming ang pinapakita dito ng Imperium Pro Team. Habang wala pang nagkakabasagan, puro clash pa lang ang nakikita natin mga kaibigan. Dito nyo lang ang makikita sa Mineski Pro Gaming League Season 8 League of Legends Rise from the Rest.
Yes.
Ayan o, Scuttle. Ayan, paunahan sa Scuttle mga papi chulo. O Scuttle lang ang laban. Paunahan tayo sa Scuttle mga kaibigan. O sige, bibigay ko na sa'yo. Bibigay ko na sa'yo paring Suez. Pero hindi, iniwan. Iniwan mga kaibigan ni paring Suez. Ayaw ibigay ang passive.
Okay, so in the bottom lane, Hate gonna be taking this Krugs right here. No surprise there, as it is, a free objective that he can get economy from. So, in the mid lane, if you actually check it, it's 1-0-0 for Light here. And there you go!
Ayan, Hextech GLP. Ayan yung yung naka-arc na chug-chug-chug.
Yeah.
Yung
It's the item that fires basically a ice,
yung mga missile na ice.
Yeah.
Oh,
a volley,
ice.
like the skill of Ash.
Oo. Yun nga yun. Akala ko yan yung zap pero ito na mga kaibigan, Elastic Slingshot.
Three
Wow!
man
Grabe, napakagandang SS. Hindi ka makakawala sa glacial path mo, mga papi, chulo ka.
And I think that might have been enough to actually force a take on this dragon or the pickoff onto the bottom lane of the Imperium Pro Team. They are very overextended, but JLC has his teleport for the second time.
Tingnan
If
natin.
Mineski are fast onto this one, they might get it.
Zac Efron!
Poisanity doesn't have his ultimate just yet, but here comes the teleport coming in from JLC, looking to re-engage. They're going on to Noel, pops his wild growth right there, and it's going to be Mineski on the disengage. No teleport whatsoever from TG there, as it wasn't available just yet, but that at least opted the top lane of Imperium Pro Team to go to the bottom lane. So,
gusto pa nila. Hindi pa tapos ang action para kay Asurai at nag-flash out dito si Noel at glacial path in para kay Light. Hinahabol nila si Dark Magician pero nakita nila si Shed. At dito naman, ang jungle nakalaban ng support mga kaibigan. Ang tubig laban sa tornado. At dito naman,
DG
flash out. Wow,
in,
SS
Rams
mula kay
respite.
Suez mga kaibigan. At mukhang tanggap niya na ang kanyang kapalaran. Sinubukan niyang mag-arrow dancing arrows ba yun?
Yeah,
Arrow
dancing
arrows sa palayo pero hindi sapat kung saan tayo napupunta sa mapa.
there we go.
Yan.
There's the next Hextech item.
Protobelt.
Yan na
mga
yung dash
papi
na
chulo.
hinahanap ko.
Oo. Yan,
Okay,
panghabol. Masyado tayo natutuwa dyan sa mga Hextech.
Well, it's a new item. Why are we... If we're not excited, may mali sa atin.
Oo nga, correct naman. Tama naman.
Diba?
Hindi ko pa nakikita ginamit ni Lisandre eh. Sakto pala kay Lisandre yan kasi Ice Queen. Ibig sabihin pag ginamit niya yan, may sunod-sunod pa siyang ice pero ito na.
I think like mas...
Oops. Oh, teka
Yeah, in terms of the game na lang, mas okay for engaging naman siya.
ayaw
Or
nila
escaping,
tayong
of course.
Gusto nila mag-clash ulit. Tinamaan na
No more SS for Noel here. Kaigo in the backside. There's going to be the teleport coming in from TG, but it's not going to matter anymore. Might they get the catch onto Hate here as Yume follows up onto his friends, and that's going to be a 2-0 in favor of Mineski. They can now transition into the dragon as well as that bot tier 1. They can do so, and they will do it. While in the top lane, it's going to be JLC as well as Suez, at least getting something for the side of Imperium Pro Team here. Now we do see that Mineski are starting to rack up some goal advantage, but can't, of course, put the Imperium Pro Team out just yet. Syempre, simula pa lang naman to, and they have shown to be very aggressive, especially Suez when he gets into that late game is still going to be a bit of a bother on that Kindred.
Kaka-babe to si Noel eh. Siya lagi nagsisimula ng agri-clash eh. Yung akala natin, malalamang yung Imperium Pro Team. Tapos biglang magiging 5 yung Mineski doon. Pero napakagandang segue.
Okay, I thought they were gonna get themselves the Rift Herald. It's always good to get yourself the steroid up scuttler.
Ang ganda ng ginawa ng Imperium Pro Team doon. Nakita nilang 5 yung Mineski sa baba. So nag-push bigla si Suez tsaka si JLC. Parang sinabi nila na Tore ang kalaban ulit. Ayaw na nila makipag-clash.
Actually,
Hindi sila nag-respond dito sa baba eh.
Actually, Mineski here didn't get the bot tier 1.
Oo nga, sayang.
In terms of gold, it's being catched up agad by Imperium Pro Team.
Pero yung Dragon nakuha nila. Ano ba binibigay ng wind buff?
Basically, it's a boots of mobility.
Kaya nga wind.
Nga pala, RIP, the boots enchantments.
Kaya nga pala wind.
Zensho still doesn't have his Essence Reaver just yet, so Spike for the Lucian is not yet too real. Hate gonna use his ultimate with the Eye of the Storm buff there, and that's gonna be Mineski starting off just Rift Herald. Parang narinig nila ako.
Oo nga, narinig ka nila pero narinig ka rin ata ni JLC. Tingnan natin kung
Ito na yung tagabuhat.
ika-counter dito. Ito na ang tagabuhat ng barbell, mga kaibigan. Hindi tumama barrel conversion sa nag-SS na si TG, mga kaibigan, sa kawalan.
Look at that
at sa inuuna pa rin nila ang Referral, mga kaibigan. Sino bang kampi nyo? At si TG namumula dito. Napakagandang SS mula kay Zuwes pero nabuhay si na TG dito at ang daming namumula. Double kill para kay TG, mga kaibigan. At ang buhay dito si JLC. Napakaganda chrono blade. Tingnan natin kung bubuhatin niya lahat. Pula daw ang tatlo. Tumatakbo na sila. Tinatakbo na sila si John Lloyd Cruz. Okay, so wala. Si John Lloyd Cruz na buhay.
What a play coming in from Imperium Pro Team. Aside from them stopping the Rift Herald being taken by Mineski. Though they did, of course, had casualties there. Hate in the bottom lane, just doing hate things. Gonna get the bot tier 1.
Tore lang kalaban eh, sabi niya eh. Pero tatlo lang yung ano doon Imperium. Tatlo lang ba yung Imperium? Hindi kasi yung SS ni Suez, na SS-an niya si TG, tumagal si TG. So ano, ang labo eh. Medyo malabo ang ganap, hindi malaman kung sino unahin. Rip Herald ba? Or si TG ba? Kasi ang inuuna ni JLC, si TG mismo.
We'll have to see though. Kasi that Rift Herald is, I would say, much more important. Could be. It's either way naman. Kasi you can really use that extra pushing potential to at least create some pressure in lane. We try to solo push, you know, to at least open up objectives for your team. We'll have to see though.
Ang storya dito, parang Asurai, si Caitlyn kanina, nagkaroon ng pre-farm, nabasag niya yung baba. So in terms of basag, lamang dito ang Imperium Pro Team. So isa pa lang ang nababasag ng Mineski. So medyo tabla-tabla pa ang laban, 6-11 ang score. 29,000 to 27,000. 2,000 gold lead para sa Mineski, mga papi chulo.
Yeah, this itemization's from TG though. I mean, it's much more of the utility-based itemizations, I would say.
Ano yan, Zonias ba yan?
Yeah, it's going to be the Zonias. But of course, we do know the changes to the Zonias. TG gonna use his ultimate there. The slicing maelstrom goes in! And Suez, well, looks like he...
Ginamit yung proto belt, pare!
He did it. Well, he didn't have Lamb's Respite, so... I don't know anymore. I think he just lost his mind there.
Oy, pero ang lambot nito ni Kaigo. Ang lambot ni Kaigo.
Well, he does have, you know, the Runic Echoes and just the Aegis of the Legion. So he's stacking up HP, but no resistances whatsoever. Yume gonna be the lone wolf here defending this mid lane as Noel gonna get caught out by JLC. Look at the battering of the prince, of the boy who shattered time, shattering away at the whimsical Lulu.
Wow!
Following face dive. There's the ace in the hole, but there's the wild growth. Gonna counter that ultimate from the Caitlyn.
San punta?
And Noel has won the marathon.
San punta? Tatakbo ko sa base, sabi ni Noel.
Sa sobrang liit ni TG, nakakapasok siya dito.
Hindi tumama yung trap card.
My gosh.
Pero ang tagal nun ha. Ang tagal nilang inabol si Noel ha. Pero grabe pa rin yung damage na binigay ni paring JLC doon. In-ace in the hole na lahat while growth lang ang katapat. It rhymes. Tingnan natin. Masyadong ma-action ang laban. Parang Asurai.
That's true. We'll see. It's still anybody's game here, but if we do go into the late game, I'm still thinking. Like, the itemizations for TG is utility-based.
Sa tingin ko Mineski kasi may Z eh.
Yeah, but then Imperium Pro Team has a Caitlyn. God, that...
Pero paano pag ma-SSan yan si Caitlyn?
Kaya tingin.
Oh, yan, kakaya. Kakasabi lang natin. Na-SSan si Caitlyn, pero hindi tumama yung Q, mga papi chulo. At dadating si Jana Bonana. Ano ba yun? Nakikinig sa atin tong mga ano eh.
Oh, yan, the ultimate onto Noel. Doesn't have his wild growth anymore. And bye-bye goes to the support of Mineski there. Noel getting caught off as he was very out of position. In the top lane is going to be Kaigu just going in. There's the let's bounce, but it's going to only, you know, splash some water into the face of JLC. He's going to walk away from the top lane. But as I was talking about that, Mineski going to get this top tier 1 to go down, and that's going to be a 4,000 gold lead for the side of the red team.
Pero tinan mo yung mid lane, parang Asurai. Lissandra, tsaka si Suez. So bawing-bawi lang din. Mukhang mababasag nila tong mid. Tingnan natin. So bawing-bawi lang din ang laban, mga kaibigan. Sobra. Feeling ko tatagal tong laban na to. Alam mo yung Caitlyn, kaya mapatay ni Zed yun eh. Kailangan lang tumama lahat.
Yeah.
Hindi tumama yung Q eh.
Well, if it does
So
ever
kaya pa.
go into that clutch position or that clutch phase now of the game wherein every single kill is truly important talaga. It can make or break a game. Guardian Angel has been made cheaper.
Pwede siya mag-Guardian Angel.
Yeah, from 2.7 to 2.4. I mean, there's still the possibility, of course, for going for the Mercurial Scimitar or the QSS, but actually it's still possible naman since there is the stun from TG as well as the polymorph from the from the Ludo. So we'll see what Hate does. Go for his itemizations to become defensive against the side of Mineski here. But now Mineski gonna get themselves the second dragon of the game. That's going to be the water dragon here. But Kaigo getting poked out of his mind. There's Hate over the wall. Just using the range of the Caitlyn to full effect there. We'll have to see. This might be the full bloody fight that we are looking for.
Pero nice SS mula kay TG. Mga kaibigan, napakagandang kaling din at nagmunsun na. Dito mga kaibigan, nag-SS si Light kay Sinjo. Pero wow! Wild growth pala kay Sinjo mga kaibigan at inuubos niya dito ang Imperium Pro Team E. Wow! Napakagandang shuriken na malaki mula kay Sinjo mga kaibigan. At ito na si GLC. Ginagawa ang lahat para magbuhat. Dahil ako ang alamat at Stanini walang tinamaan. Dodgeballs mga kaibigan. Ace in the hole pa more. Sabi dito, Mineski 17-9 ang score. Napakagandang setup mula kay TG.
Yes, definitely. That was pristine from the cannon. If they didn't get the hate there on the Caitlyn, might have been Imperium Pro Team, but really great engage coming in from the side of Mineski. They got the person that they wanted the most, and now they transition objective after objective from that. Let's see. Okay, just a little bit of damage there.
Tsaka naprotektahan si Sinjo. Binuhos din ni Lisandra lahat kay Sinjo, pero wild growth lang ang katapat, ubus.
Okay, JLC looks like he wanted to stop someone there. But they did know that nobody from the side of Mineski was actually doing the dragon. So it's actually IPT here. Gonna get themselves at least a dragon for the mid-tier 2 as well as the ace being given by Mineski.
Ay, naku, mas binigay ng Mineski yung DR. Binigay nila yung DR?
Yeah. Well, it's either that or they force it and they get caught by a full health Iceborne Gauntlets Echoes. So, you know.
Pero nasan si Echo dun kanina, no? Ang layo niya siguro din sa mga kampi niya, kaya sila nalugi. Kasi siya lang naman natira eh.
Yeah, I was looking. It looked like Imperium Pro Team there was split in half.
Oo nga eh. Malayo sina Lisandra eh. Si Light kasi, ang normal niya, sina Sinjo. Habang yung tatlong champion ng Imperium, nakafocus kay TG.
Yeah, well, again, yun ang sasabi natin. The damage from Imperium here are gonna be reliant onto the Caitlyn as well as this Kindred. I mean, of course there's a mid lane mage, but that's more of the utility based mage.
Tingnan natin dito tingnan natin si TG ang umaano dito ang kumakana para sa Mineski. TG well played. TG well played parang Asurai, pero eto na. Mukhang magkakaroon na ng clash dito sa taas. Mukhang gusto na i-push ng Mineski itong top lane, pero tingnan natin kung sinacycle lang nila.
Mineski actually got the referral if I'm not mistaken.
Nakuha nila, pre.
Yeah.
At tingnan mo sa baba, si Zed Shiran naka-pressure cooker sa baba mga kaibigan, at si Echo wala siyang TP dito, so makakakita tayo ng 4v4 ata sa taas, pero ayaw na ng Mineski. Mukhang nagbabak na sila, mukhang magpaplano na sila ulit ng bagong strategy.
Well, they have to be careful because...
Uy!
He has teammates
saan
there.
punta?
He has teammates there. TG here might get caught up though. There's the damage onto Light there.
Wow!
Uses the ultimate, but there is the ultimate. The Frozen Tomb going onto Light. There's the one who's being popped up by TG, and that's going to be the Let's Bounce coming in from Kaigu. Lamb's Respite will at least keep the members of Imperium Pro Team healthy here.
Wow!
But Suez
Nice!
is just taking a crap ton of damage, and in the backline just cleaning up Imperium Pro Team. Sancho with the free hits. JLC is still alive. Yes, the snipe onto TG. That's the 2-4-3 in favor of Mineski, or rather Imperium Pro Team, but it's not stopping. JLC gonna go over the wall, slaps onto Noel here, and the Time Winder misses by an inch. Here very much alive, and JLC is not letting up. He is blood hungry, wanting to get the kill onto Noel. You've gotten 3 kills. You've gotten 3 kills onto Hate. I will not stop. Pinatay mo ang kapatid ko.
I-click! Ayaw ng i-click! Hindi Hindi umabot.
Oh, man.
Hindi umabot yung i-click. Masyado mabilis si ano. Wala eh. May wand yun eh. Paano niya mahabol? Lumilipad yun si ano eh. Ang ganda. Si Suez sana free hit doon pero nakita siya ni Zed.
Damn, JLC is being a bother on that, ano talaga, Echo.
Siya lang lagi nabubuhay eh, no? Masyado siyang makunat. Ang ganda pa ng chrono break. Ang ganda sana ng setup ni TG doon. Kaso nakapag-SS si Lissandra, na frozen tomb niya yung sarili. Yun nga sinabi natin, ayaw nilang mamatay.
Yeah, yun na yung sabi ni Suez kanina. Bubuhatin na kami ni JLC.
Ni JLC.
My God.
Nakafocus ako kay Suez eh, kasi kala ko siya yung kakana eh.
Yeah, they
Kasi JLC pala.
didn't follow through there though. Was checking out too much Yume. Hindi masyado nahalata yung nangyari doon kay Zensho.
Si Senjo, inuna niya si Suez kasi nga nakita nila sa backline. O pero teka lang.
There's the,
mamaya na.
the
Oy,
GLP 800 guys. Kung curious kung ano yung itsura niya, yun.
yun. Grabe, tubig na nga, yeyeluhin mo pa. Mga kaibigan, masyadong ma-action ang laban. 12-19 ang score in favor of Mineski pero parang wala pang masyadong lamang. Sa tingin ko, aabot tayo ng 35 minutes. Dahil yan, kay JLC na sinabi ni Suez kanina na tagabuhat ng barbell. Siya lagi ang naiiwan. Ano na siya, Spirit Visage Gaming, pang counter para dito.
Yeah, we'll have to check out the itemizations now for Suez. He has the Mothmal Mortius and the newly built, the newly changed Blood Razor item. So I think basically you could say it as a weaker version of the Blade of the Ruin King.
Ay talaga? Yung parang, okay. So parang meron na rin sa mga sa mga Agi-type na
Yeah, and I think
normal.
I think yung nakakuha ng passive ng Sacred Devourer now is the Ginsus Rage Blade.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Kasi binabasa ko kanina yung patch notes eh.
Pero tingnan mo naman yung item ni ng kabila ng Mineski.
It's going to be the air soon.
Tawag dito si paring Zack. Ay, si Zed Sheeran. Mga kaibigan, namamatay rin siya kagad kahit naka-mow siya eh.
Yeah. Yun nga kasi yung parang I think push ngayon ng Riot is that mages are going to be dominant in the 6.9 patch. So every Magic Use item that's almost every Magic Use item that we have,
parang wala din eh.
We're gonna lower every single Magic Use item and then give it more HP.
Di ba parang wala din eh, di ba?
Parang wala din.
Tingnan natin kung mababago or baka di lang natin napapansin. Pero tingnan natin si Lissandra, baby. Walang masyadong burst dito ang ang Imperium Pro Team, no?
Yeah, but then
Caitlyn lang
look
talaga.
at the itemizations here for the Caitlyn.
Caitlyn lang talaga.
Lord Dominic's Regard, Rapid Fire Cannon, Infinity Edge,
pa
and the Zeke's Herald being completed by Poisanity. That's a lot of crit chance being given onto Haze there for more,
Wow. Tumakbo yung tubig, mga papi chulo. Tumakbo yung tubig sa kawalan. Pero ito na ang Dragon Dance, paunahan
The
sa
traps
Dragon.
are real though.
Ito na mga kaibigan. Let's bounce mga kaibigan. Glacial Bat in mga kaibigan.
Funneling in
dito si Sinjo mga kaibigan. Napakagandang
Imperium
SS.
Pro Team
Pero
are
ito na si
just rampaging
TG mag-isa. Mga kaibigan, bakit mo pinasok ang 5? Tumatakbo ang mga kasama mo pero pinasok mo ang 5. Patay!
Yeah, that was not the optimal way for Mineski to look at that fight. Imperium Pro Team just, utilizing their composition very well there.
Anong nangyari? I mean, pangit ba yung pwesto ng Mineski? Nandun sila sa EDSA eh.
I would say yes. Basically yes, because, wait, before that though,
sige.
Yume and Zensho on the offensive.
Tingnan natin. Baron Geisler, nino-normal dito ng Imperium Pro Team.
Can they get the steal?
Wow!
They popped the Janna, but was that a worth it trade as they got themselves the kill onto the Janna, but they are on just a backward spiral here as Yume goes down and the Baron actually goes into the hands of Suez there. So back again to that clash a while ago.
May traps dito.
Yeah, exactly. Traps there and Kaigo actually using his Let's Bounce
dito.
Hitting nobody.
Dyan.
Exactly. Tapos, TG, I think the timing was very off. Kaigo was taking the brunt of the damage, and if TG was, I think, 2 or 3 seconds earlier, it might have been a different story.
Correct.
And the damage dealers for Mineski were actually being pushed over this area already, and they, have given up an IPT. Of course, were at that point in a numbers advantage. Mineski here, I don't think they really can go for the team fights. They have to go for the pickoffs because they have this Zed. He already has a Yonmu's Ghostblade and that Black Cleaver. Why not use it? But the problem now is who can he actually kill? JLC is the only one who is solo pushing a lane right now. And with his itemizations, Sunfire Cape and Iceborne Gauntlets, even with a Spirit Massage, I don't think Yume can pop that kid in the top lane.
Masyado makunat yan, pare. Meron pa siyang chrono break. Pero ito, kakasabi lang natin, mga
2v1.
kaibigan. 2v1 kay JLC, mga kaibigan. Ines-isan na lahat. Pero mas namumula kayo. Pero ito na si Dark Magician Girl. Nakaling para kay Lotion, mga kaibigan. Pero ito, pumapalag pa rin si Tupac Shakur, mga kaibigan. Na-stat siya dito. Chrono break, pero hindi. Masyado ako makunat. Sinong mas makunat sa atin? Chris Brown. Mas makunat si JLC. Masyado kayo nag-focus kay JLC. At pinabasag na ang tore ninyo. At naku po, mukhang lamang na ang Imperium Pro Team dito. Masyado silang focus kay John Lloyd. Parang Asurai.
Gold is just balanced right now, but IBT with that Baron buff are fearless. Kaigo tries to go in for the second time. Uses it. Let's bounce onto nobody. And Imperium Pro Team looks to re-engage.
Wow, grabe 462.
With the traps being set up by Hate here, it's just a landmine of damage ready for the side of Imperium Pro Team. And one small mistake from Mineski here will just be free damage if they are caught off there. Again, this kind of composition here for the side of Mineski. They have the engage, but they have to at least look for that window of opportunity to go in. If they cannot, get themselves Kaigu here with a
sa tingin ko dapat si TG na lang.
Oh, with the problema. TG has to be faster with his teleport flanks.
Correct.
Kasi pag hindi niya ginawa yun, well, yung mangyayari kanina, he just gets caught out there. He can actually use his ultimate and Zonius to zone out people as well as stun them. But he has no teammates there, so he will get caught off.
Pero alam mo, if ever mag-sync man yung Let's Bounce, tas SS ni TG, may mga SS din kasi yung IPT. May Lamb's Respite si Suez, may SS si Lissandra, so may Monsoon. So kaya nilang i-disengage. Yun yung tapos wala nang pang comeback yung Mineski after mag-cooldown yung SS nung Depende na lang kung makapita si Zed Shiran, tapos siyempre si Sinjo iba wild growth yan. Pero masyadong makunat ang yung IPT. At tinan mo yung damage. Tinan mo naman kanina yung ginagawa ni Hate. Nung nagle-let's bounce si paring Kaigo mag-isa, si Hate, pini-preheat siya. Tinan mo naman, 462, 700, 462. Kitang-kita mo sa screen yung damage at muntikan pa siyang mamatay.
And there's the Guardian Angel being completed by Hate.
Yun ang sinasabi natin. So, paano kung makapag-SS nga ang Mineski dito, mapap nga nila, masync nga nila. Ayaw mamatay ng Imperium Pro Team. Yun mismo yung composition nila. Walang patayan composition. Buhay tayo dito. Chrono Break, SS, lahat. Bigay mo na. Ibigay mo na lahat ng SS mo, buhay pa rin kami. Yun ang gusto nilang sabihin.
Yeah, I think Mineski's silver lining here is that they can split push with the Zed.
Pwede, no?
If they can use that and at least, alleviate some pressure.
Ayan!
He goes in with the ultimate.
Ganda ng Monsoon.
Uses the Zonius there.
Wow!
And Kaigu at least uses a two-man let's bounce there. Yume gets the kill there onto Poisanity.
Pero yan,
but
diba?
Hate in the backline, free hitting. Look at the damage from Hate. It is just too damn real. Noel with the shutdown onto JLC. But Zenzo is in no man's land. He gets caught up. And Kaigu,
wow!
napag-iwanan na ng panahon, tumalon pero hindi nakatakas. And ladies and gentlemen, Imperium Pro Team will win this out 2-0.
Yun ang sinasabi nga natin. Walang mamamatay. Kakasabi lang natin. Napakagandang sync ng SS ni TG at ng less bounce ni Kaigu. Pero hindi. Meron akong GA. Meron akong Monsoon. Meron akong Lambs, Spiders, Baneters. Meron akong SS ni Lissandra. Sinong mamamatay? Walang mamamatay. Imperium Pro Team 2-0 at ang score nila ay 3 points para sa laban na to. Proving na sila nga talaga ang nangunguna sa bansang to, kumbaga nangunguna sa votes. Joke lang. Pero
Definitely.
Grabe yun, pare.
Let's just check out the endgame stats, guys, for a finalization of the results. That was Well, I have to give it. It was still anybody's game kanina. But the problem was like Mineski had like this pseudo mindset na kailangan, or rather like their mindset was always to force the engage, but they didn't really have to. They had to be very careful with their fights because IPT's composition was so flexible that any type of engage that Mineski would bring out, if Mineski did not time correctly, would be stopped. Because, again, like you said already, Lance Respite, they had the Frozen Tomb. Kasi aside from keeping, the Lissandra safe, that's an AoE slow with damage.
Oo nga patay, may damage pa rin,
may
diba?
monsoon pa.
Kaya nga
diba? How can you at least get into something like that? I think Mineski should have found a better position. See here the damage dealt, 26,000 for hate.
Ibang klase na mag-line up tong pare. Ibang klase na mag-isip ng composition itong Imperium Pro Team. Biruin mo, ngayon lang ako nakakita ng ganyan. Walang patayan.
Yes. So that does conclude this best of 2 series between Imperium Pro Team and Smart.Mineski. We'll be back after a very short break to give you an interview with